Hey everyone, I'm Brett Lee, your realtor with the Shawn Cleary team at Keller Williams. Here in the Lowcountry, water isn't just one thing. It's 4 distinct worlds, and today we're going to unlock the mission plan for each one. After moving 11 times in my 22-year Army career, I know that a successful move starts with a clear mission. Today our mission is to find your perfect water life. Are you a Blackwater paddler, a serious freshwater angler, a salt life boater who needs deep water, or are you simply a toes in the sand beach lover? We're going to go through all 4, digging into the access, the taxes, the schools, and the true cost of each unique lifestyle. We start inland with what I call the soul of the Lowcountry, the Blackwater Edisto River. This is one of the longest free-flowing Blackwater rivers in North America, and its lifestyle is all about paddle power. The Edisto River is one of those places that just pulls people in. It's peaceful, untouched, and slow-moving, which makes it perfect for kayaking, tubing, fishing, or just cruising with friends. Locals and visitors love the Edisto because it feels like stepping into old school South Carolina. Majestic cypress trees, quiet black water, and wildlife everywhere you look. Whether you're paddling at sunrise or pulling up to a sandbar in the afternoon, the whole experience gives you that calm, relaxed, this is why we live here feeling. It's one of the Lowcountry's most authentic ways to enjoy life on the water. This water lifestyle centers entirely around the greater Somerville area and the East Edisto region. If living near the Blackwater sounds appealing to you, the neighborhoods I would look at are Summers Corner and Homecoming, which are ideal because of their proximity and the rural, natural feel of that area. But also classic neighborhoods like my own, White Gables, are just a short 20-minute drive from Givens Ferry State Park, the main launch point. This means you require minimal gear. No marinas or expensive private docks are needed here, just a simple roof rack or truck bed. On top of getting to enjoy the river itself, this is a fantastic area for families. In a neighborhood like White Gables, you'll find those beautiful classic Charleston-style homes from the mid-300s to the low 500s. The best part is the financial combination. You're zoned for the legendary Dorchester 2 School District, one of the best in the state. Honestly, this is the most underlooked benefit of living in the Somerville area that most people never talk about. You're only 20 minutes away from getting to explore this Blackwater lifestyle, making day trips with a family a breeze. You don't always need to go to the beach to cool off on those hot summer days, and if you would rather explore rivers, see wildlife, go fishing, and relax in a tube without dealing with the traffic and beach crowds, living here makes it incredibly easy to do. Next, we head north to the Santee Cooper Lake System, Lake Moultrie, and Lake Marion. This is a massive, high-speed water lifestyle for the serious angler who wants trophy bass or the power boater who wants to water ski or wakeboard. Lake Marion, the largest lake in South Carolina, has a completely different vibe that people fall in love with. It's huge, scenic, and full of hidden spots to explore. From fishing flats and quiet creeks to wide open water. You'll see families camping along the shoreline, anglers launching early for bass tournaments, and boaters spending the whole day out on the water without ever feeling crowded. Lake Marion is where people go to unplug, relax, and take in some of the most beautiful freshwater views in the state. Lake Moultrie is one of those places where people head out to unwind and really enjoy the water. It's known for wide open views, great fishing, and some of the best boating in the Lowcountry. Folks love spending their weekends exploring the shoreline, pulling up to waterfront restaurants or anchoring in a quiet cove to relax. The lake has a laid-back community feel to it, and whether you're chasing trophy catfish or just cruising at sunset, Moultrie gives you that classic South Carolina lake life experience. This life is centered around Monk's Corner and the northern part of Goose Creek. Monk's Corner is literally right next to Lake Moultrie, so if you have a boat, you can get it into the water in as little as 15 minutes from some of the homes here. And if you want to explore the larger lake, you can expect to get there in about half an hour, which is still incredibly convenient. And on top of these lakes, the Goose Creek Reservoir is literally within the city of Goose Creek. While it's not as large as Lake Moultrie or Marion, it's still a great place to explore with your family, and getting on the water is even more convenient. Both Goose Creek and Monk's Corner are great locations for military families because they are close to the Naval Weapons Station, because both are affordable. When you utilize your VA loan, you get a lot more bang for your buck compared to areas closer to the peninsula. I can't emphasize this enough. The key here is affordability and value. You can find great homes in Moncks Corner starting in the high 200s or low 300s, and Goose Creek starting in the low 300s. You get significantly more space and land for your money. Boating here is a trailer life culture. Most people keep their pontoons or bass boats in the backyard, relying on public boat landings for access. This area also offers low and favorable property taxes in Berkeley County. However, the main con is that Berkeley County School District ratings can vary dramatically by zone, making a professional guide essential. You're also looking at a solid 45-minute to an hour-plus drive to get to a beach, and you have fewer immediate high-end dining options nearby. I also want to highlight that Moncks Corner is the most affordable place to find lakefront homes in the Charleston metro. If you are not the type of person who wants to spend all day at the beach and instead enjoy that peaceful lake life that people crave, you seriously can't overlook this area. If you value living in a place that has a small town feel, great access to nature, and has two of the most popular lakes in the Lowcountry, you seriously need to consider Moncks Corner or Goose Creek. Now let's talk about the ultimate dream, the salt life. This lifestyle is about destination boating, cruising to dinner, anchoring at a sandbar, and enjoying deep water access to the Intercoastal Waterway, Wando, Cooper, and Ashley Rivers. To access this lifestyle, we have two distinct hubs, the Premium Access Hub and the Value Access Hub. Now, Hub A, the premium access of Mount Pleasant and Daniel Island, is the affluent hub. Mount Pleasant gives you incredible access to the ICW and ocean inlets, while Daniel Island offers a unique master planned community built around the Wando River. You have access to top-tier amenities here, including the Daniel Island Yacht Club and major marinas at Shem Creek and Toller's Cove. This is where you find the highest concentration of private deep water docks, but you're going to pay for that access. Home prices start around $700,000 to $800,000 for a dry lot home, with private dock homes exceeding $1.5 million. However, you're zoned for highly rated Charleston County schools like Wando and Lucy Beckham. In Hub B, the value access of West Ashley and James Island, you get the best balance of convenience, character, and price. These areas give you deep water access via the Ashley River and the Wapu Cut to the ICW. And you have access to major boating amenities like the Ashley Marina and the Harborage for slip rentals. Crucially, you also have fantastic public access at the Wapu Cut public ramp. Neighborhoods like Riverland Terrace on James Island have their own community boat landing, and Wapu Heights in West Ashley is minutes from the ramp. You also get significantly better home values for water access here, with homes generally falling in the $500,000 to $700,000 range. The pro here is the unbeatable location. You're 10 minutes from downtown, and you have the vibrant dining and shopping of Avondale right there. The con for both hubs is that you're in Charleston County, which has higher property taxes than the suburbs. The best part of living in any of these areas is that you still have access to the ocean with a boat. Your options are pretty much unlimited. You can explore vast rivers for freshwater fishing, boat around Charleston Harbor and Shem Creek, and even go out to the Intercoastal Waterway located in between Mount Pleasant and two of the most popular beaches in the Lowcountry, which are Sullivan's Island and Isle of Palms. If you value having unlimited options at your disposal and have the means to afford it, there is no better way to experience the true water lifestyle that people move to Charleston for. Finally, we have the toes in the sand lifestyle. This is where you hear the ocean from your porch. We are talking about our barrier islands, Folly Beach, Sullivan's Island, and Isle of Palms. If you want to experience the true coastal lifestyle that Charleston has to offer, there's no better way to do it than living on one of these islands. Folly is the laid-back local surf town with great bars and local spots like Chico Fio and Jack of Cups Saloon. Sullivan's is where Charleston's richest families live, and it has a more exclusive feel. It's not as busy as the other beaches and has a more laid-back atmosphere, but the trade-off is less restaurants or shopping options. Out of the three, Isle of Palms is arguably the most popular beach because this is where most people come to vacation. There is no cap on short-term rentals, and this is the only island that has resorts on it. There are plenty of fun bars, restaurants, and things to do in general. One of the most popular spots here is the Windjammer, which is an indoor-outdoor music venue and bar that hosts some incredible names, but what makes it stand out is that the stage is literally on the sand right next to the beach. It's pretty unique, so if you are in the area, make sure you check it out. For the ultimate luxury, you have Kiowa Island, a private multi-million-dollar resort. For the budget-minded, Edisto Beach offers a quieter, more affordable, old-school beach life, though it's about an hour's drive from Charleston. But because you are right at the ocean's doorstep, these areas are not cheap. On Folly and Isle of Palms, it's not uncommon to see the median sales price for a home climb over $2 million. And Sullivan's is even more expensive, climbing to $3 million and reaching prices of $9 million for luxury homes. They are some of the most expensive areas you can live, not only in terms of home prices, but also in the extra insurance costs you will need to protect your home. Hurricanes are a reality of living on the coast, and some areas require flood insurance and extra protection from wind and hail. On top of that, maintenance on things like HVAC systems is going to be required more frequently, which does add up over time. Saltwater air is harder on these major systems, so keep that in mind. But living on one of Charleston's barrier islands is really the purest form of coastal living. You're surrounded by miles of quiet beaches, sunrise walks, salty breezes, and that slower, easygoing rhythm that only island life can give you. Whether it's Folly, Sullivan's, Isle of Palms, or Kiowa, each island has its own personality, but they all offer the same thing people come to Charleston for in the first place: a chance to live every day where most folks only vacation. It's the best way to experience true low-country beach life, comfortable, relaxed, and connected to the water in a way that's hard to find anywhere else. So that is the complete landscape. Whether you choose the Blackwater calm of Summer's Corner, the high-speed thrill of Lake Moultrie, the deep water access of West Ashley marinas, or the simple joy of an Isle of Palms sunrise, you're not just finding a home, you're writing the next chapter of your family's story. My mission is to help you navigate these choices, to look at the taxes, the schools, and the water depth, and help you find the right chapter for you. I'm Brett Lee. If you are thinking about making a move, all my contact information is right down in the description. I've been in your boots, and I'd be honored to be the first to welcome you home.